The stock market is kind of the only place that when things go on sale, everybody gets panicked, right? Imagine going to a car dealership. They said, hey, this really nice car is normally $100,000. You can buy it for $25,000 today. Who here would say, oh my gosh, I'm so worried. I got to get out of here, right? I'd buy the car. Here you go. You take a debit card. And so that's what happens in the stock market. It's the funniest thing, but I get why it happens, right? When things go down, people panic. When things go up, people get filled with confidence and euphoria. And it's the stock market's the only place that happens. You wouldn't see house prices at overly inflated prices and think, geez, I got to buy a house as soon as it gets a little more expensive, right? But in the stock market, there's a weird element of that happens. So I look at this as a good contrarian indicator. This says, when it's overly bearish, like 59% is certainly in the overly bearish territory, it makes me think I need to be looking around to find opportunities to buy dips. And likewise, when it's overly bullish, it makes me think it's time to be careful because we could be headed for a top. When it gets to a point where investors say, I'll pay any price for a Bitcoin stock, I'll pay any price for an AI stock, that's when euphoria takes over, logic goes out the window, and tops typically start coming into place there. So that's one thing I want to look at is our investor sentiment. When it's overly bearish, I'm starting to get curious about buying dips. When it's overly bullish, I'm getting a little bit cautious about the fact that we might be going into some tops, right? So that's kind of one of the first things that I would say we need to keep an eye on. One of the other things that I think, if